Alrighty then, so you should now be in the stream. If you need to reset it, I'm going to give you just a second here. Just makes it a little bit easier to be able to see what's going, or be able to do that. Okay, so we have an incorrect summary of the King and the Serpent. I'm assuming this is going to have to do with, what is it, Godfrey and what's his face, the fucking tentacle dude up in not Rykard, the fucking volcano mansion, right? This is gonna be an experience. That's all I'm gonna say. That's why I gave it plenty of time. You have to savor Max0r like a fine wine, like a fine cheese. You just have to savor it, and then you just get gut punched by it because it's so fucking great. I'm ready. Ready, chat? Let's go.
Do not play this video in the dark. It is very scary. The lands between, so beautiful, so tranquil.
Mexico.
Until I showed up. Welcome back everyone to Elden Ring, one of the games of all time, featuring deep role-playing mechanics, riveting combat, cool math games, happy Wii hosts, and probably a story so convoluted that entire YouTube channels exist just to tell you about it.
Yeah, they do.
I do not know much about the lore, but I do know one thing. Melania is definitely the Blade of Miquella.
You could in fact say that. Melania is definitely the Blade of Miquella.
When we last left off, we had endured great pain and suffering in our quest to destroy the cast of Percy Jackson. But do not worry, the pain has only just begun. And if you somehow haven't seen the first part, then that's fine. I have also seen JoJo. So with the
I have yet to see JoJo.
Elden Ring shattered and scattered among America's inbred dipshits, it's time to tear our way through enemies aplenty, attempt to find a girlfriend, almost impossible.
Ronnie, almost impossible. Consider ending yourself.
And test the true strength of my hardware, because this will be our greatest challenge yet, and also the easiest challenge for the rest of the game.
Peering to the moon. Okay, but like his intro slaps like super fucking hard. Well done. Incorrect summary. King of the Serpent. Yeah, makes sense.
Last time on Blatant Copyright Infringement Fair Use Edition, we struggled to take Grandpa off his life support with violence, delivered Garfield his precious lasagna, and finally convinced Joseph Hussein Biden to end it all with nuclear fire. I'm dead serious. Wow, that was fucking crazy. I better fast travel to the third Impact Evangelion. We're moving at a real breakneck
How is he doing that?
speed. You know, just when I was thinking this game can't possibly get bigger, it gets significantly bigger. I'm not sure if the developers are okay, especially since they're trapped in the same room as that man. It turns out, nuclear weapons are a great way to excavate the Earth, and there are no long-term consequences, which means we've got an entirely new area to explore.
That's not how that works. Look up the polygon in Russia. Oh my god, trap populations haven't recovered from that. No, they have not.
Or hiding just beneath our feet. And no, we're not going to visit the Blue Man Group again. I still have the nightmares. Wait a second, this is Michigan. I need to leave as
Wait. Why are you in Michigan? That's near... Oh dear.
soon as possible.
Hello, traveler.
Ah, it's a woman.
I'm possessed of...
Yeah, that's accurate. That is a statement.
4 arms, and that is what tickles thy fancy?
Pringles can.
Art thou of no more brain than stone?
Can you speak English?
Can you throw yourself into a wood chipper? Listen, I have never seen a caucasoid run that fast. They kept yelling, "Go, white boy, go."
Oh.
Go, white boy, go. Cool, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I will lower that a little bit. Wow, we're off to a strong fucking start.
Okay.
I shall need thy help to run my errands.
May I ask why?
No, I'm going through a tunnel right now. Your signal is breaking up.
Here's my new headcanon.
I apologize for that. I may not have known at the time, but this was the beginning of an absolute rabbit hole, one that would lead me to dangerous and disturbing territory in the future. This shit makes Blighttown look like a playground.
I don't think I fought that boss.
Welcome everyone to the Nether Fortress. It's 3 rooms long and filled with naked and hostile women, which is my preferred enemy. I've always wanted to be a police officer. This is just like my favorite Japanese anime, Kill the Cats. And if that's a little too intense for you, don't worry. There are dozens of skinwalkers waiting around every corner. Just
No, Max0r did hit us right off the bat with like a freight train. Like, I have to take everything in.
knowing that makes me feel very comfortable. But my favorite enemy in the entire level is in fact myself. Me. I am the boss of the level. Hey, what's up guys? Max0r here. We're out here going after
It's Max0r's old self, his old version, who made the older videos versus his new version.
Shadow Peter Pan. I'm forced to fight the only bitch that I trust. Gonna lay a fucking smackdown on Dark Link. This battle is a unique concept to say the least. It perfectly copies and uses your entire inventory. And yes, this does mean you can unequip your weapon and laugh at him for the whole fight. He literally cannot damage me in this state. Not that you would need it, because if there's anyone in the world who knows how to keep me down, it is myself. This boss's weakness is naked anime women, but
Wait, what were those? Hold up. Konyu. Censoring chimpanzee. Why have I not seen this meme yet? Oh my god. What the fuck?
But overall, it was a great experience taking revenge upon the man who ruined my life. Unfortunately, as a result of that battle, I have destroyed a part of myself. I have killed my artistic integrity. Hey guys, I built an entire torture chamber for animals in hardcore Minecraft, and if you want to see how I exterminate the innocent, stick around until I kill my son. I feel like if you showed this video to a Victorian child, he would die instantly. And speaking of dying, we've returned again to Jump Scare Junction. That's right, I lied to you. I give Dora the wrong directions. This area is an identical copy of the last time, complete with the same puzzle, the same enemies, and the exact same boss, but
yeah, there's 2 of these fuckers.
this time he's glowing, just like this video. Now don't get me wrong, I love beating Canadians to death, but why? Please do not subject me to more Canuck and boss torture. Now as for the rest of the area, it's pretty nice, you know, kinda short, introduces the brand new Sapient Sphere type enemy. That's okay though, I too have seen Steel Ball run, but what I really want to find is this knife, which is a surprise tool that will help
Surprise tool that will help us later. Boy, have you been memed into the fucking ground.
us later. With this, I may now cause many kitchen nightmares. Let's go talk to someone who actually knows what's happening right now. Not you, though the alternative isn't much better.
Hey, Tarnished.
Yeah, hi.
I see you've come to me with LondonBinKnife.png.
There's the London Bin Knife. Holy fuck, coming back with fucking vengeance tonight.
So you know what it is then?
No, but if you desire a refund, I must redirect you to Ronnie the Witch in her Karian call center. Only then can you rebate your purchase.
Oh, I've met Ronnie before. She's, interesting.
But I must warn you, Tarnished, the temptation of a blue gash is strong beyond belief.
What? What the fuck?
I too have felt the call of her puppet hands upon my
What the fuck has the internet done?
tackle. Just imagine, Tarnished, what those 4 armpits must smell
I'm
like.
going to leave now. Welcome everyone to Horrors Beyond Comprehension, a land of the hands, as it were. The Finky Dinky. Making my way here was a treacherous affair. I had to dodge the magical artillery using my immense skill. This place, however, is anything but safe. I would describe it a bit like the SpongeBob perfume department. You simply need to get through it, but you will lose a part of yourself.
Yeah, you kinda do, actually. Fuck these hands.
There are hands everywhere, in the ground, on the ceiling, and within my nightmares. They are 90%
That's the one.
of the enemies, and the remaining 10% kind of remind me of myself in a really strange way. My name is Yoshikage Kira. I'm 23 years old and making YouTube videos. As it turns out, the Queen of Caria going insane in Hogwarts had implications for the kingdom, and one of those implications, kind of slaps. You know, like a hand. I too would kill myself if I was written by J.K. Rowling. I can't even search for pictures of normal Knuckles on Google because I keep getting this fucking
Yeah, you do.
No, human Knuckles just makes it worse. Now, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, so after dealing with my Oni-chan and killing the only normal people for miles, the game just gives up and has us fight a ghost instead.
Yeah, it does.
I've I've always wanted to kill a white woman. Also, I'm available at this address. This fight is actually an iteration on the previous Tree Sentinel boss, so it's a really good thing that I beat him. You could say I have a lot of practice with the moveset. This time, however, we've got a copious amount of magic, even greater speed, and a horse ghost, which implies that there is a horse hell. Horses don't belong in the battlefield. They belong in the McDonald's menu. I can't even turn the bastard into glue anymore. This is just like George Orwell's Animal Farm. In summary...
Oh my god. Speaking of Animal Farm, apparently, I don't... No, 1984 is a banned book. I don't think Animal Farm is quite yet. Oh my god, that is a piece of literature.
This boss is good, but nothing we haven't seen before or will see in 5 minutes. The magic earns her a really comfortable spot in B tier right next to herself, but that is a story for part 19. So for now, I'm just gonna send her to a farm upstate. By the way, I've played this game for 130 hours and haven't slotted a spell. Now,
wow, you legend.
as a full metal consequence of my vehicular manslaughterino, we have finally unlocked Ronnie's Rise and my favorite part of the game, Ningyo Romansu Shimureta. Honestly, I'm a big fan of the writing on this one. I just don't really care for the Blythe arc where he eats the classroom. But to get to that, we have to fight the most dangerous and powerful boss of them all, the copy-paste key. If we can teach magic to fucking dragons and dogs, I don't even know why we try. The most powerful wizards can be found in a zoo. You know, at least
Yeah, this dragon just fucks off. Like, he just straight up fucks off and despawns.
He's gone. He has chosen peace. I guess all that's left to do now is enter Toyota High School so I can finally meet the love of my life.
How the fuck did you do that?
Do what?
Ohayou gozaimasu.
She says, her long hair swaying in the Among Us Morbius Among Us sus.
Among Us... Hold up. What does that say? No. The Among Us Morbius Among Us sus. Oh my god.
So, why are you here exactly?
Oh god, the game actually prompts you. I really gotta think about this one.
Tell you what, I'm also in the business of killing God. I want to restore the good old-fashioned values upon which we used to rely.
Is that a bad thing?
For
Ronnie's actually just Family Guy. What the fuck?
you. Now, are you going to join or not?
Oh god, she doesn't know I'm a sub.
Wonderful. Your first mission is to kill my brother, Satan. You can find him inside his volcano.
Are you trying to kill me?
Don't come back until one of you is dead.
Well, I guess that's it then. Time to take the...
Is this really a quest requirement? Either I just kill him way earlier, I've skipped this requirement somehow. Like, I didn't actually know this was a requirement.
elevator so I can talk to my sleep paralysis demon.
Greetings, Tarnished.
Oh god, not him.
It is I, Brian Dog, from Family Guy.
Please leave me alone.
I'm not really here right now, so please...
God damn it, it's an answering machine.
At the tone, please record your message.
Finally, it's time to continue playing the game. And to get to the aforementioned volcano, we must first ascend. We have to elevate our consciousness so I can have my date with Ronnie Senpai. Fortunately for us, there is an elevator. Thank God the Mountain of Death is wheelchair accessible. You just gotta watch out for the falling rocks.
Yeah, fuck those rocks.
Beginning to get the impression that I'm not wanted here. So we enter the absurdly large elevator, custom built and designed for the new American male, and place our keys in the ignition like a sedan. Welcome every pony bazinga to the Altus Plateau.
Or you can be like an absolute unit like Utaka and just take the fucking ladders up through the dungeon with the little dragon worm thing in it, and it just works just as fine.
Land of the fourth demigod and his magic treehouse. I originally meant to go to the volcano immediately, but this area is the world's biggest set of dangling keys. There are two paths we can take to traverse this area. The road of proper, upright civilization, or the forest of immaculate pain. You know, I did both of them, but this one is funnier. Welcome everyone to the Worm People Dimension, a region totally unique in how it decides to kill me. You see, the inhabitants have a special status effect called death, and the effect of death is that it kills you, rather painfully, and there's quite a few of them. My favorite example is definitely Wormface, who is called that for no reason. All of his attacks are basically instant kills. I think it could be better to take the stealthy approach here. Hey guys, Max0r here, and today we're going to be sneaking into Big Shell. Raiden, you have to stop the Facebook algorithm. It's giving people pronouns. So after navigating the Impale Jail, or just teleporting past it, because you can do that, we continue exploring Bikini Bottom so I may find the maniac. Just don't turn around on the bridge, because, he is there. So for the...
I've never actually figured out what he fucking does. Never figured out his questline.
next part of our journey, we make our way to the Windmill Village, which is, apparently a fun time. You know, I may be a fan of older women, but this is a bit much. These bitches really do be reenacting the plot of Midsummer in the local...
Wait, hold up. What do you
The
define?
Windmill Village, which is, apparently a fun time. You know, I may be a fan of older
That's Lisa.
women, but...
I don't know who that is. I know it's a Genshin character. I have fuck all idea who that is.
This is a bit much. These bitches really do be reenacting the plot of Midsummer in the local retirement center. Honestly, this area is pretty dope as long as you don't make them angry. Don't worry, women are very easy to calm down. So with our domestic situation now under control, we walk for 3 seconds until the boss just kind of approaches you, just like Dio and his stand. Welcome back,
I think it could be Emiko. I have no fucking concept of it.
everyone, to the official IGN walkthrough. And today we're gonna be fighting Slenderman. Gotta collect those 8 pages. His attacks are fast, really fast, and his combos.
He reminds me more of Orochimaru than Slenderman, like because of his fucking snake body. Will neither confirm nor deny. You're right, Yutaka. Clearly, I just need to play more Genshin. I'll actually be able to play Genshin again.
Are longer than my video schedule. If you ever think you're safe against this boss, think harder. This man goes harder than a police officer in the Black Sea. And to make things worse, we have a second phase which made me scream audibly. Finally, the spaghetti coat. I haven't really fought a boss that required an exorcist before, but thankfully the priest was better.
Wait, who was that?
A spaghetti coat. I haven't really fought a boss that required an exorcist before, but thankfully.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure these are references to something. Or did I scream? Neat!
The priest was better at the game than me, so that's not the last time we're gonna see him, although I wish it was. So with Friedrich Fastbear once again confined to his pizzeria, we approach the fabled Gate of Healthy Eyeballs, and after being welcomed very nicely by the residents, we catch a glimpse of our
Is it a Honkai mix?
next destination. The next destination hurts my eyes. All you have to know is that I really want to get there because I am a moth, and also
Max0r is a moth confirmed.
this anime girl. Naturally, my first instinct was to head to the front door, like the feds outside my house. But these instincts were not correct. Also, some people say my videos are too fast, so here's a dog. So instead of whatever that is, we need to take the side route to get in. I have to skulk cantankerously towards my devilish deeds.
Honk honk, I agree.
But upon reaching the back rooms, we find that the way is blocked by the dreaded, most powerful enemy of the entire game. That's right, the copy-paste key is back, and this time he's tired of my shit.
That's copy paste and like adding like a couple characters on the end of it. To be fair, like the Dragonic Tree Sentinel's fucked.
Are you ready, King? You're so bad.
This battle is really difficult, not because the moveset is new, but because I have exhausted my horse jokes. To put this another way, he's tougher than my dad and hits harder than his belt. Not much is different this time around though, except for the damage. That is very new. This is just like my Redmi Note 11 Pro when I criticized the Chinese government. Overall though, this boss is a very cool reskin and a literal gatekeeper for the content ahead, which is why I decided to exploit him using my horse, just like the Mongols. Absolutely.
It's always the fucking Mongols. Holy fuck. Yeah, it is.
Peak game design right here. I'm very impressed.
Because, like, from my understanding, the Mongols actually, like, Mongols. No, where's the Huns? There was a difference. I'm looking like a fucking complete idiot on fucking stream. Yeah, it had to been the Mongols, right? Tell the Hun in the Mongols, right? Anyways, but like, they actually like how they function breaks like every fucking societal like standard and precursor that we know to develop societies. They're the exception, and it's fucking interesting.
1 second, guys, I need to answer my phone. So, with the evil lies of capitalism out of the way, it's finally time to head inside. This is what we've been building up for 13 entire minutes. And
oh man, he's Doot, Ohio. No, Ohio has not come up yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
when I got there, I was so taken aback by what I saw that I fell off a cliff and died. Great start. Welcome everyone to Listerine, Royal Capital, a land that pleases the eyes and destroys my ears. The sound of the Smurf Jamboree is fucking inescapable. We're gonna hear it for the rest of the level in the form of my tinnitus. Look at this shit.
Mongols. No, but those aren't mutually exclusive. Ohio is its own entity entirely.
Look how fucking big it is. And yes, we can visit all of that, the entire city. Do you see that dragon? You can climb it. These enemies, they can climb me when I am 6 feet under. Enter the buildings, peruse the streets, find new enemies and die to them. We've got a little bit of everything here in Portland, Oregon. This game is Dark Souls 4, 5, and fucking 6. So I ask again, are the developers okay? Do they sleep? So after our encounter with Band Class, we move throughout the city, becoming acquainted with its welcoming residents. And there are so many different paths that it's actually hard to talk about. You can go down the streets and die, go through the storm drain and be dragged to the depths of hell, where the Catholics go, or you can go to the bad side of town and die to the exploding worm. I hesitate to call this a level because this is a goddamn experience. Just don't enter this innocuous well because you'll have to fight the poo and pish men. Seriously, this is
Oh my god. Yeah, you do.
is an entire dungeon in and of itself, and it's more convoluted and confusing than a woman. I want to get off Mr. Miyazaki's wild ride. Please let me see my family. But that is a story for probably never, because it's guarded by the demigod of incest. I will have to deal with him later, preferably after he stops dealing with me. So once I finish up preening the garden and becoming one with the graveyard, we ascend to the next level of consciousness and begin making our way to the palace above. It's pretty beautiful, but I would suggest installing railings, because I am stupid. And also this anime. Speaking of which, here's the next boss. He just kind of appears there. Gotta fight Casper the Unfriendly Piss. Now, I could get into this boss, maybe talk about how he helped my insides experience fresh air, but he is very phoned in, and we're going to get quite familiar with him later. And also, he has a stand, so that's how you know he's gay. Since this boss is technically a memory, we're just gonna forget that he exists.
Is that a Ganyu plushie or is that an Aqua? I can't tell. That's Aqua, right? Empty. Smooth. No wiggles. Cute. Can't think equals no sad.
Maybe should have done that during the fight. So all that's left to do now is get into the giant tree so I can finally kill God. I've always had a grudge against that guy.
Is it? See, I don't fucking know. I have no clue who that is.
After all, he made the British Isles, and some crimes cannot be forgiven.
This is British Miku. Well, Kiwi, clearly I have a Discord. Clearly you can fix this by sending me art.
If it isn't my old friend, the Tarnished who gets no bitches and stacks no paper. How are you alive exactly? How are you still single? Whoa. Once I called the demigod's family, but that was before I became racist. Though your tenacity deserves praise, it is for naught. For I have never lost a debate.
Yeah, no, he just like cracks open his staff and he just says Zero's God Sword is the meme I fucking always say.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Cancel culture strikes again. Oh god, this fight is good. Like, really fucking good.
Yes, it can. It can be both.
Good. I just didn't sign up to play Sekiro today. That quirked up white boy do be busting it down sexual style, and his secret is methamphetamine. This shit is fast. Very, very fast. Faster than a Genshin player's trajectory to prison. So fast that...
Hold up. Were the memes there? Hold up.
It is fast. Very, very fast. Faster than a Genshin player's trajectory to prison.
Saw riding Shogun. Genshin Impact. Oh no! Just moved in next door. It's so fucked!
So fast that the hammer doesn't even wait for phase 2. They call him Home Depot DoorDash because he's delivering the tools straight to you. Also, yes, I can make his weapon change color at will. It's like a speed run for epileptics. But what makes this fight difficult is not just the speed, not just the mobility, and definitely not just the damage, although there is a lot of that, but just how many fucking moves this man has, and all of them have different attack speeds, so have fun with that. This time around, we've got daggers, hammers, spears, a lot of swords, and a little bit of trolling. I remember when Dark Souls bosses were just an obese man. We were so young. But this does beg the question, why was Morgott just hanging out in front of Stormvale? Was he getting his groceries? Did he use a VPN? The only assumption I can make
Where's the ad read?
is that he just really hates you, and yeah, I can fucking feel that. I also hate me. So to come out on top, we've got to remain quick, brace the inside of our asshole, and to verify our online sources with correct documentation.
Pants on fire. Fucking awful.
Because this is the hardest boss so far, and the easiest boss for the rest of the game. So whether we're delivering pizza or attempting deicide, Morgott will bring you the Home Depot experience, whether you're ready or not. And the answer is usually not.
Like, as I've said, like, he is a good, like... So there's three sections to this game, and that I go on record saying. One, there is the beginning of the game to Morgott, right? And then there is from Morgott all the way to Fire Giant. And then from Fire Giant, afterwards you hit Farum Azula to Endgame. There are three separate difficulty games in this, right? And they all each have a different movement pattern. Like, sure, they share the same engine, but there's a different movement set required for, like, Farum Azula stuff. And, like, Malekith, right? A little bit more skill required in that regard. It was one of the flags back there with the Genshin. No, he's like a good final boss for, like, the first game of this, because the game just shifts in enough ways. What is that? Yeah, that flag.
That fight was the fucking bomb.
That was really well. Yeah, no, it slapped.
It was a hard-fought battle, but now it is time for me to claim my rightful throne. Fuck, I'm going to make God pay for this. All we have to do is go through the, Oh, this probably has an explanation, but something tells me I'm not going to like it. Oh well, time to go. My actual objective is worse than this. Much, much worse than this.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's great. Look, I need help getting into the glow stick tree. Do you have any shears?
Oh, why didn't you say so?
No reason in particular.
Nah, don't worry about him. He's, doing stretches.
Yeah,
For the
he is.
next 5,000 years.
What?
Anyways, you need to, burn the tree.
Excuse me?
You need to go to Giant Mountain and burn someone to death. I want that shit to look like a road flare.
You are scaring me.
The pain is immense and without limit.
How about I just go kill Satan instead?
You cannot run from me.
I love it.
Welcome everyone to the Mountain of Agony.
This was actually the last area I had discovered.
Both in the lore and in gameplay, but mostly gameplay. Home of the fifth demigod, Satan, literally just Satan, Lucifer, the big D, if you will, who has made his home inside of a literal volcano where he intends to commit blasphemy in peace. Just one problem, we gotta climb that shit ourselves, and the main way up is,
Yeah.
a little bit linear. I call it the Habsburg family tree because this shit is a circle, one with a higher population of apes than Twitter.com. My favorite part was the horrifying darkness of my Appalachian camping trip. Something is after me, but I don't know what it is. Now don't get me wrong, there's still a lot to discover, but half of it is igneous rock, and what remains is a bit of special. Just gotta take out this enemy over here when suddenly bird jump scare. It feels a bit like every level collaborated to make this one. We've got people, monkeys, spastic robots, and you better believe that the hands are back. We even get to see the handyman himself. He's getting really out of hand this time. You could say that I have my hands full. This is hands down the stupidest joke in the video. So after climbing a little bit, 3 ladders in a row, we gaze over a cliff whereupon Patches just breaks my fucking skeleton. Guess I have to climb all the way back up. The top
I don't know. I have never triggered this Patches event. I have no fucking clue how I've missed all of this game.
of the mountain is really fun though, especially when my computer decides to work. It's like Disneyland for Victorian peasants or just Yugoslav war criminals. I think Satan might be up to something. It's just a guess though. So after 3 days of assorted undersea mischief making, we finally arrive at the Volcano Manor. But at that size, it's more like a volcano gated community. Little did I know what I was getting into, starting with the red. Like all the flags this is giving me. I feel like I'm inside of a gaming PC. Maybe this woman can give us more info.
Hello, Tarnished, and welcome to the Red Manor.
Feeling creative today,
Is this Iron Mouse?
aren't we?
I am the virtual YouTuber
Yep, it's Iron Mouse. How did I know that?
of this mansion, Tanith, and this is Gug.
Gog. Gog legendary.
Gug is in pain.
Aren't we all?
Anyways, can I interest you in joining the forces of Satan? We offer coupons.
For
Yeah, you would.
what exactly?
Mostly funerals, but sometimes Tesco.
Well, you know what? I do want to attack God, and the mood lighting here is sick as fuck.
No, this was brilliant. Holy fuck.
Where do I sign?
Oh, you
Like, I've had my quirks with V Shoujo, but I've definitely had some things to say against them. That being said, no, this is perfect, and I like that she's gotten to the level that she is. It's definitely neat to see Iron Mouse elevated to the high status that she's been in. Yeah, no, she did. This is perfect casting fucking choice. Absolutely.
you don't sign, you kill.
What?
We crave innocent blood, traveler, and I expect a sufficient donation. After all, you are what you eat, and I am a child at heart.
I think I chose the wrong voice actor.
Hail Satan!
Well, I guess since I serve
The right voice actor.
Satan now, my outfit needs to get a little edgier, and my weapons need to become a little veggier. Potatoes aren't the only things that these can peel, and as a fresh recruit to the Army of Darkness, I now have access to the office break room. It is surprisingly nice, so long as you avoid the souls of the damned. I do not care who the IRS sends, I am not paying taxes. Also, half my fellow demons have scoliosis, so let's just collect our first target, instead of talking to them. And if I'm going to kill the innocent, I might as well do it with some chill beatings by Dr. Dre to relax and study to. I think we might be the bad guys. Just kidding, I don't.
I love that fucking clip because I've seen that clip. I don't remember what movie it's. I think it was a skit, right? And it's just the two fucking German field officers, and they're talking to each other, and they're just like, wait, are we the bad guys? Like, we have skulls on our hats.
Don't think. Oh shit, wrong door.
Congratulations, traveler. You have proven yourself my finest sin.
My sins are unforgivable.
You get to meet Satan now.
Oh, what's the occasion?
Dinner.
Accurate.
Can I leave now?
Have fun.
Hi there, Satan. Did you fall from heaven? I don't think you liked that one. Hey guys, Max0r here, and today we're gonna be trapped in, hell. Yeah, so turns out war crimes and orgies are sins. Don't ask. So now
You can't just say that. You can't just say. There are sentences that people just say, and you're just like, there is so much context there. You can't. No.
Now that we're in hell, I get to meet all of my favorite heroes, such as Ronald Reagan, and also all the landlords that Mao killed. But to navigate this new landscape of fire and brimstone, we must venture into the many circles of hell, each one complete with their own trials and punishments, but mostly punishments. Now as for me, I was sent to the Circle of Greed for being a YouTuber, and my punishment is continuing to make this video. It is 4 in the morning. Now the first thing you see in this level, and I mean the first thing, is an anchor direction. This tells us that we're in the Circle of Lust, where all the Genshin players reside. You know,
Oh my god. Oh my god, now it's making sense. When are we modding Genshin characters into Elden Ring? I need to know now. We have access to the 3D models online for Genshin. I found that Excel spreadsheet.
I'm a really big fan of Sugma Kokomi. Boy, I sure do love being surrounded by women. Genshin Impact video very soon. Just gotta turn this corner and why is he just standing there? Well, I'm sure he won't be bothering me anytime later. Oh my god, it's him, the Caprese Demon. Now for our next stop in every Denny's ever made, we're heading into Hell's Assisted Living Center, which is filled with unbaptized infants and the disabled.
I'm pretty sure he's using the Circle of Hells that Dante used, right? In Dante's Inferno, aka the fan fiction, or most popular fan fiction ever written. Huh. Probably is, actually. Which one's the one with the bees, though? Like, that's the one always stands out to me.
It was at this moment that I knew I was not being punished, but that I was...
I'm going to whichever one you have to be a dingus for. I don't know which one that is.
The punishment.
Fred was confused why he was sent to hell by God. Then he realized that all the sinners had been turned into cookies. He was the punishment.
Also, Jesus Christ, this is darker than Ethiopia. After which, we find ourselves in the Circle of Gluttony, because the residents are a bit sluggish. I know, very funny stuff. It's
big brain joke.
Time for some fun volcano facts with Max0r. Did you know that lava cannot hurt you as long as you are backstepping? Try to do it in real life. Actually, at this point, the lava is more of a suggestion. Summer enjoyers be like, at least there be no snow. Oh boy, I sure do love taking a walk in the great state of Arizona.
Oh my god. I've heard how hot it gets there.
So after we're finished navigating the,
I'm sorry. No, I can't let that slide. Hold up. Nope, I saw that. I can't let it slide. Sex Fortnite. The Imperial City is under attack. Living gates have been opened all over the city, and danger are pouring out. Mrs. Martin safely the temple where one can light the dragon fires, closing living gates, and safely. Why is it called Sex Fortnite though? I'm so confused.
The kinky neighborhood. We head into the next circle of hell, the heresy, which is accessed when I pull a bridge out of the room temperature lava. This is where God.
That's where I'm going. You just saw it. I pulled it up. Confirm 100% accurate. I hear Phoenix gets god fucking awful. I think it's not I think Death Valley still beats it in California, but it still gets fucking hot.
Puts all the papists after being dragged into the storm drain. Their Sisyphean punishment is that they have to get laid on Gmail. Delete every other website. You have to fuck and suck on Gmail. Now if you'll excuse.
I feel like someone's gonna make an any % of that. The gates of hell. The wasps are. I could have swore that they were in. I guess to be fair, yeah, they're at the gates. Last time I was in Arizona, it was 41 degrees Celsius. It sounds fucking awful.
Excuse me, I'll be attending mass to steal the wine. Hey guys, welcome back to my 600-pound death. And on today's episode,
Phoenix, Arizona was 125. Like, how do you just survive down there? Like, how do you just not, like, spontaneously combust and or just fucking die? Like, it's for fuck's sake.
episode, we're going to be fighting the skinniest Reddit mod. This is not what I meant when I said I wanted jiggle physics. I think this boss may have had a few too many communion wafers. How many of those do you have to eat before it's considered one entire Jesus? This is your body broken for me. Now, unlike the other foreskin brother, the absolute girth of this man might make you think we're in for a slower fight, but you are wrong. That would make the game easier. He is even faster than that, and that just makes me go from depressed to impressed. And just like last time, his second phase is absolute body horror. Genuinely just the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. Please consult your doctor before engaging in any Nikocado maxing. I think I'm gonna be here for a few more minutes. Finally, the bloated design. Body positivity. No, I have body negativity. Also, holy shit, this music goes hard. This is an absolutely inappropriate boss theme for the inside of a Walmart. I think it's about time that we shave off some of that excess skin. Come on, do it. Give me your skin. If you aren't comfortable in your own flesh, you should pull it off. So now that I've officially shot Biggie Biggs, we can finally grab the and continue on our...
Wait, what was that?
I've officially shot Biggie Biggs, we can finally grab the
Serpent's amnion. The innermost member that encloses... Huh. That's fucked.
and continue on our route towards the average Californian summer. Me being sent
Yeah, this is Death Valley.
to hell, they forgot to take my Bluetooth speaker away. That's right, we're finally here, the heart of the beast, home of deceitful serpents and their evil minions. You know, Washington. Also, more ladders. But honestly, it's a bit, easy to get lost in here. Personally, though, I don't think there's much here that we haven't already talked about, besides the
ovum mortis. What? The dead egg? What?
the egged one, just your standard committee of child skinners. So we're just gonna teleport straight to the boss, which is the actual way you do it because of the reasons why. All right, Satan, I've served you for too long. Now prepare to feel my...
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second.
Is he gonna use the spear though? Because I actually didn't know the spear existed until someone told me.
Welcome everyone to Doom Internalizing My Abuse, and today we're going to be fighting the, we're going to Google how to kill him, because as it turns out, the reptile exhibit is in need of some heavy ordnance, of which I am an expert.
Wait, what? There's a typo in your mailbox. Your Honor, I can assure you, I only used high-quality materials. It's crafted meticulously to call it improvised. Isn't it? Sir, it was a work of art. It cost me money to make that by bomb. You know, the gimmick weapons are actually kind of neat. I fucking love it. I planted 90 on your board.
The Serpent Hunter is, and I quote, on some anime shit, a weapon of mass destruction specifically built to kill just snakes. You know, like a secretary bird. It's also...
God, those things are fucking vicious. I've seen that.
So, 3 feet from the entrance. That's like giving chocolate out in a dog pound. God may give me his toughest battles, but so too do we get his largest gun. We just went from Storm Ruler to Storm Meter Stick. This fight is the coolest shit I've ever seen. It is so satisfying to use this weapon, and the damage is absolutely biblical. My favorite part was when Cain beat his brother to death with a rock. The only drawback is that you are too strong, and dodging him is a little easy because the snake will signal every attack by pogging. But if I had to
You need to honor these purple attacks. Respect the explosive component.
Choose a boss to be easy, this one is pretty fucking up there. And trust me, I know about fucking up. Just ask the war crime trials. I have something to admit, guys. I didn't really kill anyone in the war. I only kill people like you, tomorrow. But as for this boss, his difficulty does not get in the way of the fun, of which there is plenty. I think the best attack is the one where he slimes me at the Kids' Choice Awards. Plus, I am always down for animal abuse, especially after the animal abuses me. So with that out of the way, I think it's about time that we graduate this noodle from endangered to extinct.
Well, wait.
Oh Jesus, aren't you dramatic?
This is a phase 2.
Demigod of Mount Gelmir, number 15.
What?
Praetor Rykard. It appears that you are trying to cut off my pet snake, so in return, I will now cut off yours. The last thing you want on your journey to hell is to join the Serpent King as family. But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Oh my fucking god. It's finally him. It's Satan. I'm your biggest fan. Welcome everyone to the second phase of life, also known as death. And today we're going to be fighting the human centipede along with everyone he's ever consumed. That's right, this entire time we were participating in the world's most complicated buffet. Not to mention I'm carrying the souls of 4 entire demigods, so I just delivered Rykard his fucking pizza. But if you want to get eating, first you have to get eaten. Buy an immortal snake and live on him like a tumor. That's called making a deal. Now as for the gameplay, it's a little intense. You know, kind of spooky, kind of makes me cry. Because this boss, on top of his normal moveset, can use every snake attack, just like Metal Gear Solid. But that isn't even the dangerous part. That happens when he unleashes the 50 goddamn explosive skulls at the loudest possible volume and then dips my screen into a vat of hot oil. I guess hell was just built on a missile system. I could not tell you what's happening on the screen right now. The best way I can describe this fight is that it gives brain damage, just like playing Valorant, but in a good way, unlike playing Valorant. Even still, this battle is not about that. It is all about the spectacle, the weaponry, and of course the violence. It is a gimmick fight done absolutely correct, even if it hurts my eyes a bit. But if this fight gets one thing right, it is definitely style. And while this battle may be long, you know, like a cat, goddamn.
Like a cat. That's the one he went with. Remind me the most of Doom. I mean, it's very there. Thematically, it's very similar. Like, you look at it, like, it makes sense.
Does it deliver?
Oh, that's great.
Man, you two are a match made in hell.
I play Arknights, don't I? I need to play it.
Hey, so, I might have killed Satan.
You fucking what?
Yeah, so, where did she go?
Gug.
Oh.
Good.
She's eating what?
That was an experience. Was an actor, didn't even. This was an experience. Like, my brain just couldn't comprehend it all, so that's why I was a little lower action than usual for me. I'm just like, this is beautiful. This is art. No, I can't. I need to do Ready or Not because I need to do it before I get too tired. Like, wait, you said I needed to react to this one, so that's technically your one for the stream. Arknights must, I think, Max0r. Yeah, I have to go and play Arknights. So, if you're on the React channel, thank you for watching. I definitely appreciate your patience. I appreciate you being here tonight, or today. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Right, no, I'm aware. No, I can do that next time. Because I'm unfortunately on a time limit tonight because I have to be up really early for work tomorrow. So I'm going to go BRB really quick. That way I can go get some water, get some stuff, and then I can make sure to come back with more Ready or Not with Yutaka for about maybe an hour or something like that live, maybe more off. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna see how deep it goes. Can't top it. He definitely strives above and beyond. Is all I'm gonna say. All right, I'm gonna do the stream cut. That way I have React content, you know, all ready to go and upload. And I will be right back in about 5 or so minutes. We'll throw on Carapac theme. So be right back.